Hello everyone and welcome to the 7th race of the Nr2003 Valvoline Cup Series, and it's gonna be here at Orlando International Speedway for the EA Sports 500. Last race at Bristol, we had Mark Morton grab his first win of the season after Jeremy Mayfield and Kyle Petty brought out the last caution of the race with just 5 laps to go. It's going to be a 17-lap race here around this 3-mile racetrack. This track is like Daytona and Talladega, but unlike those two tracks, these cars go the opposite way. They turn right instead of left. And also, this track's banking is way bigger than Daytona and Talladega. In the turns, it's 33 degrees, and on the straightaways, it's 15 degrees. Ricky Rudd got the pole for this race, and Rusty Wallace got the outside pole. This should be a good one to remember. I know I say that a lot for these races, but I mean it for this race. We've seen Fords dominate this season so far. Will we see another Ford win this race? Or will we see another manufacturer win for the first time this season? So far, the manufacturer winner so far this season is Ford and Chevrolet. The Ford winner so far is Jeff Burton, Dale Jarrett, and Mark Morton. And the Chevrolet winners are Michael Waltrip and Bobby Labonte. Will we get a Dodge winner today or a Pontiac winner today? We will see once these guys hit the green flag. As they come around turn number 4, the pace car shall duck down in the pit road. And here we go. 17-lap race. Let's do it. Ricky Rudd and Rusty Wallace are going to lead them to the green here as they pass the restart box. Green flag is out, and we're racing at Orlando. Oh, and Rusty Wallace is blowing up already. He's at the bottom of the track. Not a good start at all for Rusty Wallace, as he's way too slow at the apron of the racetrack. He's probably going to have to come to a stop and then teleport to his pit box. Yup, he just stopped. Wow, what a tough break for Rusty Wallace. And there he goes down pit road. That's just a tough break for him, blowing up his engine right at the start of the race. Meanwhile, Matt Kenseth taking over the lead here at Orlando as they come off of turn number 4. Who will lead the first lap here? And it's going to be Matt Kenseth, as we have a Ford top 5. Here comes Jeff Green and Johnny Benson following Elliott Sadler in the 38. They're 3 wide for first place. The field is pretty much spread apart now, since most of the pack will slow down because of Rusty Wallace's blown engine, but you're starting to see everyone starting to group up here because of the draft. So in just a couple laps, expect everyone to be grouped up together once again, as they're still 3 wide for first place. They're 3 by 3 by 3 as they head off of turn number 4. You're seeing Jeremy Mayfield make it 4 wide on the inside of Johnny Benson, Jeff Green, and Dale Jarrett as they finish up lap 2. Now Jeremy Mayfield's going to make it 4 wide for the lead. Matt Kenseth's going to back off. Now they're back into a 3 wide. They're all 3 by 3 by 3. Jack Spray making the move to the inside. He's gaining help from Scott Wimmer and Bobby Labonte at the very bottom. Scott Wimmer's going to make it 5 wide for the lead. Or for second or third. Oh no, not quite sure if that's going to be a good idea, but it's working so far. Scott Wimmer is going to lead that lap as they head towards lap number 4 here at Orlando. Told you these guys were going to group up all together in a couple of laps. Look at everyone. 4 wide, 5 wide even. Here comes the Chicagoland winner from a few races ago, Bobby Labonte, going for the lead, but he barely has any help. Now here comes Boris Said and Brett Boline to the front. Oh, Mayfield spraying Labonte to the bottom of the racetrack, sideways. That's probably going to be a wreck. They're wrecking at the back. Jerry Nadeau's around. That's going to be your first caution of the race on lap 4 out of 17. Elliott Sadler's making a move to the lead on Scott Wimmer as they race towards the yellow flag. Elliott Sadler's going to lead him towards the yellow. Kerry Earnhardt, Brett Boline. There's Bobby Labonte. As we were just talking about him, the winner of the Chicagoland race a few races ago, involved in the wreck. Let's take a look at the replay to see what happened. As we see what happened here at Orlando to bring out the first caution of the race, you see Sprague, Labonte, and Mayfield. They were squeezing each other, making it 3 wide. Then Mayfield came down, getting clipped, and then they all collided at the bottom, coming back across the track. Labonte almost went up and over, but Johnson hit him from underneath the car, causing him to go back on all 4 wheels. And yeah, I don't know if you can really call it the big one, but it definitely was a big wreck. Here's another view, this time in slow-mo. You see them just squeezing each other 3 wide. Boris Said and Brett Boline had nowhere to go. They just got involved in the wreck. Mayfield colliding with Labonte, both sliding up towards the track into traffic. You see Labonte getting hit by Kerry Earnhardt, making him go onto his side, and then got hit from Johnson from underneath the car, and then it caused him to go back on all 4. We would have seen a flip, but Johnson prevented that from happening. Man, how things would have been if Johnson didn't hit Labonte and Labonte would have gone up and over. Here we go on board with Bobby Labonte. Man. He would have really gone for a wild ride if he didn't get hit by Johnson. On board here with Jimmy Johnson. Let's see how this looked like. Oh yeah. Hard into the wall he went. Wow. That's going to take him out of the race for sure. As we go on board with Jerry Nadeau, who had nowhere to go. Just gets clipped by Bobby Labonte and then involves Steve Park in the wreck. You see Dave Blaney in the grass. Bill Elliott was also involved. We're about to go green this time by. Elliott Sadler is going to be your leader when they cross the line. Could we really see an underdog winner today? Not quite sure. We're just going to have to find out later on. The pace car pulls off. Elliott Sadler, Scott Wimmer, and Ward Burton are your top 3. Elliott Sadler is going to lead him to the green here. And the green flag is back out here at Orlando. Johnny Benson jumping to the high side. So is Scott Wimmer. Ward Burton staying with Sadler on the inside. Ward Burton dunking to the inside. He's got Jeff Burton and Dale Jarrett right behind him. And Ward Burton is going to the lead here on the backstretch. They're already going 3 wide as Del Jarrett makes it 3 wide on the inside. Ward Burton trying to block him, but it won't be enough. Del Jarrett with a good run, going for the lead with help of Mark Martin and Matt Kenseth. Del Jarrett's gonna lead that lap. Could we see another wreck? It could be possible. We just need to wait until these guys group up all once again, and we might see another wreck. Here comes Mark Martin going for the lead. He's got his teammate Matt Kenseth right behind him. Now Ryan Newman to the inside with Jeff Green. He's going to make it 3 wide for second. You see Terry Labonte making it 4 wide back there. Now Ryan Newman making the move for the lead. He's going to go to the front here. Will he lead the lap? Yes, he will. Ryan Newman's going to lead the lap. As it's 7 laps to go here at Orlando. Now Tony Stewart coming out of nowhere, making it 3 wide for the lead on Jeff Green and Ryan Newman. And he's got Greg Biffle right behind him. You're seeing Dale Jr. making it 5 wide mid-pack. Don't really know what he's trying to do there, but he's definitely going to the front. Now here comes Greg Biffle. Here comes Kenny Schrader and Terry Labonte to the inside, helping each other, drafting with each other. Terry Labonte to the front. Now Kenny Schrader is going to make it 4 wide for the lead as they enter turn 1. Now Johnny Benson up to second out of nowhere. So is Kurt Busch. He's to the front. Where did he come from? It's going to be 5 laps to go. Next time by, when they cross the strike. Kenny Schrader, so far your leader here at Orlando. Now Johnny Benson's going to make the move to the inside. Kenny Schrader's going to go way up high. Now Kurt Busch is going to make the move at the bottom. Not quite sure who led that lap. It was Johnny Benson who did. Now here comes Kurt Busch to the front, with Jeff Burton right behind them. You also got Matt Kenseth to the inside of Jeff Burton. Kurt Busch is going to have to block way too many lanes. But can he block them all at once? Matt Kenseth peeking to the inside of Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch and Matt Kenseth side by side as they enter turns 1 and 2. Here comes Jack Spray, who was involved in that first wreck. He's still out here at the track and he's contending for the lead here. Possibly for the win. Could we see a car that got wrecked out earlier win? Oh, Matt Kenseth's gonna have to block 3 lanes. Can he block all of them? Here comes Jack Spray with a run. Getting help from John Andretti and Jimmy Spencer. Oh, Jack Spray moves to the high side. Now John Andretti. Or not. I thought John Andretti was going to be able to make a pass on Jack Spray, but Jack Spray still in front of him. Still cleared of him. Jack Spray is now just following Matt Kenseth. as we got 3 laps to go. It will be 2 to go next time. Things are starting to calm down a little bit up front, but we still got people 3 wide and 4 wide mid-pack. Jack Spray looking underneath, but he's still right behind him, following Matt Kenseth. As they head towards 2 to go, Ricky Rudd making the move to the inside. Jack Spray still following Matt Kenseth. Ricky Rudd has no help at the bottom. Matt Kenseth blocking Ricky Rudd's run. 2 to go. Kenseth blocking both lanes. Don't count out Jimmy Spencer. He was in contention to win last race at Bristol. Could we see him win this race? Here comes Ricky Rudd to the bottom. He's getting help from Jimmy Spencer. And here comes Robbie Gordon and Sadler. Side by side are Ricky Rudd and Matt Kenseth for the lead. But Ricky Rudd has the advantage at the bottom. Now you got Jimmy Spencer peeking underneath Ricky Rudd as they come to the white flag. 1 more lap to go here at Orlando. Jimmy Spencer making a move for the lead. And here comes Elliott Sadler with help of Jeff Gordon at the bottom, making it 3 wide for the lead. They're 4 wide back there. Jeff Gordon and Elliott Sadler to the front. Here comes Ricky Craven in the 32 Pontiac. Elliott Sadler to the high side. That's going to leave Jeff Gordon on the inside. He has Ricky Craven and Jimmy Spencer to help him as they come around turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Elliott Sadler and Jeff Gordon side by side, but Jeff Gordon with the advantage at the bottom. He's going for the lead here. Mark Martin making the move at the bottom as they come off of 4. I don't think anyone's going to be able to get him. Jeff Gordon is going to get his first victory of the season here at Orlando. Wow. I honestly thought we were going to see an underdog winner here at Orlando, but no, Jeff Gordon was able to make the last lap pass at Elliott Sadler, and he was able to take home the victory. I honestly didn't really see him coming until they hit the final lap, and he was right behind Elliott Sadler. I don't even know why Sadler let him in line. He should have stayed at the bottom if I were him. But wow, congratulations to Jeff Gordon getting his first victory of the season here in Orlando for the EA Sports 500. Let's take a look at the top 10 here after Orlando. Jeff Gordon takes the victory, putting him in first place. Ricky Craven comes home second. Elliott Sadler third. Mark Martin fourth. Jimmy Spencer fifth. Ricky Rudd sixth. Kurt Busch seventh. Robbie Gordon 8th, Matt Kenseth 9th, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. rounds up the top 10. What a finish. As we take a look at the point standings after Orlando, Robbie Gordon's your new points leader. He's got Ricky Rudd right behind him in second place, 11 points behind him. Michael Waltrip, your points leader before Orlando, is now dropped down to third in points. Kurt Busch is in 4th in points, and Jeff Burton is 5th in points. And that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope everyone enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is Racing Fan 24842 here, and we will see you guys in the next race at Texas World Speedway.